The Racehorse Who Wouldn't Gallop. Yeah. It's lovely. It's such a great story. It's so cute.
Well, it's very exciting to be able to write a character. My heroine, Charlie, is 10 years old, and she gets teased by her two older brothers because she's got big legs. And I don't think we have enough heroines in the world with big legs.
I agree with you.
Yes.
We need more big thighs.
Exactly, and that is, in the end, her big thighs will save the day.
Oh, I like that. I do. I love the illustrations, Claire.
Oh, Tony Ross, who's done all the David Wanning's books.
See how your cold is.
Well, we were sharing cold remedy tips, weren't we, last night on Twitter. You said to me to soak my feet in whiskey.
Well, what my gran always said was get some whiskey, not the good, fabulous whiskey, but the sort of bog standard stuff, and put it on the bottom of your feet.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe it distracts you from the cold, but apparently it works. But you're supposed to put something else on your feet. Is it Vex you're supposed to? I put some Vapor Rub or whatever. I did put that on last night because other people were saying that. Yeah, it's supposed to.
But then you told me I meant to put socks on over.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Ah, you see, that was really
I might go back and do that.
And now the bed will be smelling.
And I'm keeping away from you so that you don't catch it. I'm really sorry.
It's grand. It's good. So this is something you've been wanting to do for a while, I would imagine.
Yeah, and I've been around a load of schools actually just in the last couple of weeks.
That's how you get the cold.
Probably, yes. But they're so funny, the questions they ask. So one of the questions they keep asking me is, how many gold medals have I won? And of course, I don't want to break their hearts.
No, you have to say 5.
Do I? Should I? OK.
Yeah, just tell them lies, it's fine.
I say I've interviewed a lot of gold medalists and I've held a lot of gold medals, and then I just go into numbers of Olympics I've covered.
But the Olympics was fantastic, and the Paralympics.
I loved it.
What I loved about it as well was that it's obviously it's about the sport, but it's about the stories.
Yes.
You know, it's about the human stories and their families and their pals.
And funny, I was with Michael Morpurgo the other day. We were doing a thing for a load of kids on Sunday, and he was saying to me, he said, that's why you can write stories, because actually you're a storyteller.
Right.
So you set up something like the hockey gold medal match and you tell people who to be interested in, and you also give them a half a thought that if this goes to penalties, nobody is better prepared than Maddie Hinch, the goalkeeper. This is why she'll get out her book and she'll look at all her homework, and you make sure they know what they're looking for, and they care a bit about the different players and they understand the rules, and then kind of put the story into context as soon as it's happened.
No, that makes perfect sense. Of course it does. Isn't it great how we all become experts in sports that we've never heard of?
Oh, totally.
Usually, and now we have heard of them, which is fantastic.
Trampolining, who knew?
Who knew trampolining? We were good at trampolining.
Yes, we are.
Really
Silver
good at
medalist for Bryony Page.
I know, all of a sudden I sort of think it's like us, it's as if I've got something to do with it.
Yeah, you've got 10 moves. I'd like to see them, Lorraine. Have you got a trampoline at home?
Sadly, no, but I can get one, I'm sure.
OK, you've got to do what you've got 10 moves.
Right, OK.
10 bounces.
OK, I'll try. Apparently, it's a fantastic way to keep fit.
Yes.
I'll go for it.
It'll be a great video, I think.
will go for it. Now, look, you're the busiest woman in the world, but of course, you know that you've been linked with the Bake Off. Would you be doing the Bake Off?
No, I'm very flattered because it's such a wonderful show and I love watching it. But I can't.
But look at
really
you there with the Hollywood.
But I seriously can't cook.
Can you know?
No, I once had a recipe that said to toast the pecan nuts or something, and I put them in the toaster. I mean, I really don't know.
Right, you're about the same level as me.
Pine nuts, maybe it was them. Yes, exactly.
I can't
and I slightly think if supermarkets are going to do it all for you, I know that's a terrible thing to say. I do chop my vegetables, obviously.
Right. No,
I don't buy them pre-chopped. I think, and I can do salads.
Right.
But I've never made a soup or a cake in my life.
No, so
ever.
it would be difficult. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, is there a show that you would love to do that you haven't had the opportunity to
loads,
do?
Yeah. I do Crufts every year, and that's now on Channel 4. And I really want to do a sort of big dog show running up to it on the history of different breeds, but also why the sort of breeds that we have and how we keep our dogs, and whether we let them in the house and on the bed. And actually, Charlie's dog in there, who's a Border Terrier called Boris,
I know.
She lets him sleep on the bed. And I've had so many parents say to me, right, now you've started something.
Well, I'm afraid sadly, we no longer have our Border Terrier, but the best dogs in the world, and I'm going to definitely get another one. He actually was in charge of the house. We had a cushion that said, this house is run for the convenience of our Border Terrier.
And it's true. And they've got so much attitude, which is why
they're feisty.
I made him a Border Terrier. And I must put in, if Charlie has more adventures, which I think she's going to, I need to write in that thing. You know how they hop along on 3 legs, Border Terriers? Isn't that weird? And
I don't know.
I don't think there are other terriers that do that, but
it's very strange.
It's a very strange thing to do. I'll just rest this one for a while. Yeah.
But everybody's dog sleeps on the bed.
Not everybody's.
Does he
apparently
not?
not.
Really?
No.
Oh, dear.
No, apparently not.
Oh gosh.
No, I've started all sorts of things.
Because he just did whatever he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
He was my son, and it was fine. You know, it was okay.
Archie,
but there's going to be more of this little girl because I like her.
Good. Well,
I really do.
I will definitely.
I like her a lot.
She will have another adventure. She might end up in Tokyo in 4 years' time at the Olympics or the Paralympics.
Oh, that would be good.
That's what I'm sort of thinking next. next one. But this is all, you know, she's a good team builder, and she's good at finding the Olympian within whoever she's.
She's a good lass. She's a good friend. That's what I like about her. And she's come to life in this. Claire, good luck with it. It's out right now, isn't it?
Yep.
The Racehorse Who Wouldn't Gallop. Fantastic. Thank you, Claire.
Thanks,
Great to see you. I hope your cold gets a lot better.
Yeah, go home and soak my feet in whiskey.
Be good. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.